Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how Adam 22 and Vlad TV, how both of them are culture vultures and how both of them are cops and how they are pretty much really don't belong in the culture, and also how these rappers are dumb by self-snitching and running their mouth on their podcast. And the reason why I'm actually gonna come to y'all with this topic, because if you really pay attention to like No Jumper Adam 22, and if you pay attention to Vlad TV, both of those guys, to me, if you look at them, they are one of the same. You want to know why? Because both of these guys, of course, these are two white guys inside of the culture, and they always doing interviews and stuff like that, right? And they have interviewed some of the biggest rappers of the game and some of the biggest upcoming ones, some of the ones that are up and coming and stuff like that, though, right? And if you really pay attention to like both of them, right? Now, both of them are always asking questions about, like, when it come down to like rappers and stuff like that. They never usually like really talk about their music. They always asking them questions about their criminal activities and stuff like that. And it seems like when they are talking about their music, they not really engaged. But when it comes down to like something dealing with crime, it seems to me that they are more engaged and they are more quiet. It seems like when rappers get on there, when they talk about their music, they are more talkative. But when it come down to them talking about their crimes, that's when they'll get a little quiet. You feel what I mean? And it's like you gotta really pay attention because they always are asking incriminating questions. They really don't even ask them about their career, their music, how they got established. They don't talk about their life story or this, that, and the third. And then at the same time, right, even though someone to come down to the gang members, right? Even if you once was in that life and you try to correct it, I can at least see you might have talked about your experiences and moved on. But y'all are ridiculous to be going up on that and it, but I'm also gonna say this though, right? Vlad TV and Adder 22, both of them are cops, but at the same time, we also gotta put these rappers are really, really dumb because for number one, if they going to be asking you those kind of questions, you really don't gotta go up on there running your mouth telling all of your business, especially if you got open cases or some of the stuff that you might have been still doing. I can at least see you might have told your life story about the things that you might have went through, but at the same time, it's like, yo, y'all are literally out there committing these crimes, and you going on these podcasts, running your mouth. I'm talking about rappers and these gang members. Y'all are literally on there, on these podcasts all over the internet, doing interviews at the interviews and incriminating yourself, and you still out there doing crimes. I can at least see you might have talked about things that might have happened that you might have did or might have been involved years ago with something like that. If that's when you was really active in that lifestyle, and I can at least see you moved on. But if you were actively still doing these things, or if you just came up out of the situation, you should not be talking about it all over these podcasts, because what you were doing, especially the Adam 22 No Jumping Vlad TV, you were literally pitching these guys information. I'm talking about you were voluntarily giving these guys information after information. The feds already visited um Adam 22 No Jumper to collect info on Big U. Come on now, what do you think about that? Come on now. I mean, you don't think for one second that he's not involved in like running his mouth, and you don't think for one second that Vlad TV is not involved as far as like getting the convictions, when one of the cops actually thanked Vlad for getting the conviction. I think it might have been AR Ab, and it's like, yo, these guys go up on there running their mouth on these podcasts to people who don't even look like us. It's like, yo, why are y'all doing this? I'm talking about actively committing these crimes in real time and all over the cameras. You don't think the feds ain't watching, or you don't think some of these podcasts ain't connected to them? You don't think they connected to undercover police or the feds? Come on, you gotta think about it, man. You gotta think. These two guys, they are culture vultures, and both of them are cops. If not, they are both connected to them. And to me, it doesn't make any sense that people are still going up on there talking about their criminal activities, but they never really talk about if they involved in the music. They never talk about that. Or if they're in like community outreach. or something like that, dealing with like gang prevention. They never talk about that. So it's ridiculous. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts up on this shit, light up on the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. Don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. Like, share, and subscribe. And this your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.